Welcome, my name is Bill Greenwell. I'm with Prime Hitting and Diamond Pros, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the stance. Okay, so the first thing that we want to make sure that we're doing is get ourselves in a good, comfortable base. All right, so when I talk about that, we want to try to make sure that our feet are at least as wide as our shoulders. Okay, we don't want to keep our feet too narrow. All right, at least as wide as our shoulders, maybe even a little bit wider. Okay, we want to make sure our shoulders are on a good level plane, so we're not tilting back. All right, we're not too far in here. So we want to make sure also that we have good bend in our knees, that we're in a good athletic position. And when we say good athletic position, it can really apply to all different sports. When we're playing basketball, we're playing defense. All right, we have our feet wide, we're ready to move laterally. When you're playing shortstop or you're in the middle infield, it's a very similar position that we want to try to get ourselves into. All right, now, the other thing we want to talk about as far as your athleticism is making sure that your head is in front of your feet. Okay, we got a lot of guys that'll start in here, and then when they take their swing, they're going to fall off away from home plate. So we want to make sure that our head is in front of our feet. Okay, so when I look straight down, this is what I see. I'm not looking back here. That'll help us in our swing keep our balance centered more towards the plate. So, hand position. We want to be in a good, natural position. Okay, I don't want the hands too high. We don't want to get those hands too low. We want to be in a nice athletic position right around ear high. All right, that's pretty standard as far as our hand placement. All right, also, back elbow. We want to make our back elbow not straight down where you get pushy in your swing. And we also want to try to make sure that our back elbow is not too high, which is going to promote a lot of dropping of the barrel. Okay, we want to be in a good athletic position. So what I try to tell my hitters is not to get the back elbow above the hands. All right, if we're even with the hands, that's okay. All right, but if we're straight down, we're pushing, like I said, and if we're too high, we'll get a little bit too long in our swing. So again, good base, good hand placement. I don't want a whole lot of weight leaning on the back leg. Okay, we get a lot of hitters that come to us originally and starting off back here. Now, a couple things that are happening here. For one, we're tilting backwards. All right, so when we end up loading up into our swing, there's nowhere to go. So we want to make sure that we have pretty much 50-50 as far as our weight distribution in our setup, maybe 60-40. Okay, so something close to that. But we don't want to be too far back. So if our front heel is off the ground in our setup, you're probably too far back. We want both of our feet in line and the weight on the inside parts of your feet. Now, I'm not talking about the toes. Okay, I'm not talking about balancing like that while you're trying to hit a ball coming at you. I'm talking about the balance on the inside parts of your feet, from the toes all the way to the heels. So that's going to require the knees being inside the feet. Okay? So from there, we're in a good, ready athletic position, and we're ready to go. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And as always, see you at the yard.